Most of the dealerships I know focus most of their energy in the sales department. However, sales drives revenue and the retention drives true wealth. I totally understand why they're focusing on sales, because that is one key way to turn a dealership around. However, long-term wealth creation comes from the retention journey, and dealerships need to place a lot more focus on that. As most stats tell us, acquiring a new customer costs somewhere between 5 and 20 times more than retaining an existing customer. Now, most of the marketing spend in the dealerships I'm aware of spend 80% of their marketing budget on the sales journey and far less focus on the customer retention journey. The key here is that retention is really where some of this marketing spend needs to go. We've been working with a dealer over the last 18 months, and what has been amazing to see is that a 15% increase in their workshop capacity has generated a 20% profitability on their bottom line. Now, bearing in mind, this is just month to month, that amount equates to around 250,000 Rand for that specific dealership. What is interesting is that is just pure profitability in that month. That's not taking into consideration the entire customer life cycle, parts, new vehicle purchases off the back of the customer loyalty, as well as additional follow-ups in that customer life cycle. It's time we start reframing retention and making sure that this doesn't exist as a service follow-up process, but rather as the entire customer life cycle. Retention is not only in the service department, but also refers to parts profitability, resale of another vehicle, together with referrals and customer loyalty. I often have conversations with one particular dealer of mine. He's been in the industry for a long time, and he knows every single one of his customers by name, their partner's name, and most of the time, their kids' names. He knows what vehicles they've purchased from him, as well as the retention that's generated. In my experience, this is pretty unique, and we have long conversations around the fact that he is a real unicorn in the industry. One needs to take this concept and extrapolate that into processes and systems and enabling dealerships to be able to create this kind of mentality without relying on a single person. We can turn those profitability leaks into real bottom line revenue generation and can help be your partner in the customer life cycle. Usually intent in the dealership is never a problem. It's the tools, systems, and skills that are in the dealership that are needed. That's where Motify can help. We can work alongside your teams, turning those profitability leaks into measurable return. Retention is no longer a CRM tick box. It's the most underrated profit lever that you can have in your dealership. Ignore it and you'll continue bleeding margin. Nail it and it'll be the single best decision you've made to increase profitability. And this is without selling a single additional unit.